All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my beautiful people. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Today's actually going to be a video that I'm going in more in depth over an unboxing that I did on Monday, which would have been the Gunna unboxing that I have right here. I actually haven't opened it, and I'm not planning on opening it due to the simple fact that I've been waiting on this since like last July or October. And as I mentioned back then, and I continue to say that this is my album of the year for 2025, and I still play it to this day in 2026, and I believe that this is one of his best works, and longevity speaks for itself when it comes to awesome music. And I think that this being his sixth #1 album, alongside it being, I think, one of his most complete albums, alongside the fact that it was also his finale when it comes to the YSL thing, because as many of you Gunna fans know, there was a lot of stuff that was going on with YSL Records, with Young Thug, Gunna, and I'm glad that he was able to disperse himself from all that, because there was a lot of controversy that was brewing in the background for it. And I do believe that him doing what he did on this album solidifies himself as not only like a top MC, but I think somebody that consistently drops great works. I think his last 3 album run, which I haven't seen very much of recently, especially when it comes to like his peers, such as like a Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby had a taper off where Young Thug, and I would say Young Thug still hasn't had that same splashback. He has dropped some songs, but I would say they're kind of butt cheeks, I'm not gonna lie. And I think Gunna's rise to fame, being as he learned from them, peep game before he went into what he did, has showed that he is able to transcend not only the people that brought him in, but his peers among him. And I'm so proud of him, and that's why I believe that his commercial success and everything that he's done. And honestly, me and my friend Juan, shout out Juan, I'm gonna send you this video after, so that way you could text me about it. But we actually saw like a whole hour live on like an Amazon video, Amazon Prime Video thing that he did, a live stream event for, I believe, The Last Curse, which was the one with like a skull. And that specific album, I think it had like a whole hour and a half runtime, and he was playing nothing but bangers, and he sings live. He sings with the instrumentals in the back, and he doesn't really use his vocals, maybe a little bit of ad-libs here and there. And if he is gas, he might include a little bit of a backing track. But I do find that him being in touch with the root of being an MC and being on stage and captivating and using your lyrics to actually like enamor somebody with what you're doing on the stage is amazing. And I think, like I mentioned earlier, I think there's not many MCs like him, and I think he's grown more as he got out of jail. He not only transitioned into like a more exercise phase, which is something that I was mentioning on Monday, but I think that discipline that he had with exercise has transcended into his music, and you could see that it's almost like reps. He's like going into the gym, aka the booth, and he's putting in the same effort and work that he would in the gym, and it transcends into the music, so it translates, I should say. And yeah, I think it's amazing. I honestly believe that this is, like I mentioned again and again, one of his best works. And I think GP, Sakpase, like those two back to back, the beats are amazing. On Me, Satisfaction, there's plenty of things that I would say that are standout tracks for this thing, and I believe 25 tracks is, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit lengthy. I'm not gonna say every track is worthwhile, but I think that's something that I've learned as I've aged, that albums are meant to be something that are like creative visions for the artist. And I may not like everything because I am not that person, but I do appreciate that some of my favorite works that he's ever done have to be on this album, so I have to take the good with the bad, as I've heard in Invincible recently. And I really do appreciate everything that he's done. I don't know if I'll ever get to see him. If I ever do, I'm gonna do like a little unboxing. I made a post about it on my little YouTube post thing. Hopefully you guys saw it, but it's basically talking about how I just got like all my fireproof storage boxes, and I'm planning on doing like a massive haul unboxing showing you guys all my vinyl collection, because it's honestly been months and months and months of anticipation and wait for a lot of people that have been like personally messaging me about like showing off all my vinyls, because I am a collector and I haven't opened any of them except the Isaiah Rashad ones that I got signed recently. But yeah, enough talk. I'm super excited to get to what I got to do. I'm actually going to class right now. Sorry for blabbering on right now. We got a final, so I'm like going into my head with the physics topics and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, tell you guys that I really appreciate you guys, and tell you guys that I love you. I'm sorry for the hectic uploads. I'm planning on doing some more stuff, and yeah, I just thank you guys for everything. Tell me what you guys want to see next on the channel, and I really do appreciate you guys for always tuning in. I love you guys, and I hope you guys take care. Deuces.